This week, Johnny's on a train to Busan in our latest zombie-filled movie review. We head out to greener pastures as we chat to giants about Farming Simulator 17, and we find out a bit more about brand new action-adventure ReCore, out this week for Xbox One and PC. This is Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this week we've got all the details you need to know about the new PlayStation 4 Pro. That's right, Sony's taken the wraps off of the hardware we knew as the PlayStation Neo, the PlayStation 4K and the PlayStation 4.5, and it is the brand new, very shiny PlayStation 4 Pro. Bucking the trend, this new console is actually bigger than its predecessor, packing a heck of a lot of punch into this sleek black box. It has a faster CPU and a more powerful GPU, which means that it can output games in native 4K resolution, stream 4K media, and upscale games that don't yet have 4K support. Also, if you have a compatible TV, you will be able to take advantage of the more vibrant colours provided through HDR, which will make things look even better. And when it comes to games, you'll be able to play your entire PlayStation 4 library on the new machine straight out of the box. But a significant number of PS4 games are getting updates, tweaks and patches that will make them work even better on the PS4 Pro. Sony has also stated that it is not planning any PS4 Pro exclusives, with the studio hoping to keep all PlayStation gamers part of the same user base. Your PlayStation Network ID and all your data will seamlessly work with both machines. Although, I should really say all three machines, because Sony has also confirmed another new PlayStation 4, simply known as the PlayStation 4. Just like all the leaks suggested, this is a stock standard redesign. It's a bit smaller, a bit sleeker, and it comes standard with a slightly redesigned DualShock 4 controller. If you don't like this new slim edition, sorry, starting this week, it is the standard PlayStation 4. The other big hardware news of the past week is, of course, the new iPhone. It wasn't so long ago that a new mobile phone would not have been considered gaming news, but now with so many people using their handset as their gaming platform of choice, the new iPhone 7 promises a better display, better sound, stereo speakers, upgraded internals, and, for better or worse, no 3.5mm headphone port. We already knew, or suspected, most of those details thanks to leaked information, but Apple's big presentation did contain one massive surprise: Shigeru Miyamoto on stage showing off a brand new Mario game coming straight to iOS. Super Mario Run is a continuous side-scrolling runner where you collect coins and race to catch the flag. It will have a set price and no microtransactions, and is set to launch on iPhone before the end of the year. If you really want this on Android, you will be waiting until sometime in 2017. There's also a new Apple Watch on the way, and, you guessed it, Pokemon Go will work with it. The miniature display will feature information on nearby Pokemon, hatching eggs, medals earned, and details on distance walked.
If it wasn't for this demo, I definitely would have taken out my iPhone to catch it.
But that's not the Pokemon Go news that has everybody excited this week. It's not even the biggest Pokemon Go wrist-based news. The Pokemon Go Plus tracker is out right now if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one, or get one on your hand. But moving right along, and sticking with hands for the moment, remember those VR gloves that we tried out at E3 last year? Turns out we weren't the only people who fell in love with them. NASA is using the Manus VR gloves to train astronauts in a virtual recreation of the International Space Station. NASA is using exactly the same hardware as Manus is selling to the public, so if you've ever wanted to feel a little bit more like an astronaut, here's your chance. In quick news now, the PlayStation VR headset will come with an 8-game demo disc to give you a taste of what's possible. You'll be able to try out some racing, some sci-fi sport, a little space combat, some fun puzzles, 3D platforming, and the always entertaining Headmaster, which is a soccer game of sorts.
During your stay, you will undergo increasingly challenging rounds of heading therapy. Earn at least 1 star to advance to the next round.
But you might change your mind about how wonderful PlayStation is once you hear the latest from Bethesda. Gamers who have been hanging out for mod support for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim on PlayStation 4 have been left disappointed this week with the official announcement that the feature will not be implemented in either game. Bethesda says that Sony would not approve user mods the way they should work, that is, where users can do anything they want. So both parties agreed to simply not add them at all. If you really want to mod Fallout 4 or the Skyrim Special Edition, you'll just have to do it on PC or Xbox One. In other news, people for the ethical treatment of animals, that is, PETA, have objected to video games again, this time looking at Farming Simulator 17, which we're featuring a little later in the show. This year, the game will include pig farming for the first time, and that is what PETA has gotten upset about. Not about the inclusion, apparently keeping pixelated pigs is okay, but the activist group would like to see more detail included in the game. Specifically, if pig farming is included, then pig slaughter should be as well. The group has contacted developer Giants requesting that Farming Simulator 17 feature videos from real-world abattoirs showing exactly how the sausage is made. At this stage, Giants has not responded. And finally this week, look at this. This is how the art team at Obsidian Entertainment decided they wanted to learn Unreal Engine 4 by creating a simple recreation of Mos Eisley. Developer Jason Lewis started with the Millennium Falcon and the surrounding docking bay, and it just expanded from there. The best thing about all of this, if your computer is grunty enough, you can even download the files and explore Mos Eisley for yourself. I'm not sure you'll be able to get a drink from the cantina, but you should be able to meet some interesting characters. For more information on any of these stories, or to keep up to date with the latest gaming news, head to playerattack.com. But for now, stick around, we've got plenty more still to come.